Welcome back to my blind playthrough of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Last time we got introduced to how both beast units work and flying units. And then I had some hiccups in this prisoner map because of an error I made. So now we're still stuck on this map because I didn't have time to finish it in time. But it's better now this time around because I've made sure that all of the gates are locked so that these guys could not enter and harm Nefni like last time. Right, I need to talk to you. Kieran. That was your name, right? Yeah, Kieran. Joel. Wait, why can't I talk to you? Wait a minute. Wait, why can't I talk to him? I could talk to Broom. But I cannot talk to Kieran? Hmm. Well, I guess I'll try talking to Nefni and then see what happens then. Because if I can't talk to Kieran, then screw you, Kieran, I guess. If he doesn't want to talk to me, then so be it. But she should probably want to talk to me, Nefni. Ike is a handsome guy. She's a... Well, I can't see her full model, but a pretty woman. They should vibe with that, just because they're two good-looking people. After all, don't usually good-looking people get drawn to each other or something like that? What do you mean break? Why can't I break the door? Just lockpick it. You don't have to break the door, Volk. Why can't you even break it? Right, this was happening in this corner. Hey, where's my healer? Miss, there you are. Stand there, behind Titania, where it's safe from harm. Wonder why her overworld she doesn't wield a staff, Miss. She's a staff unit, so why doesn't she have a staff? Bit peculiar. You have the hammer. Bring down the hammer. Please? Just get the 11% crit. Come on, Boyd. You can do it. Or not. He cannot get the critical at Boyd. Well, that just means someone else can kill this knight. Maybe... Soren? Yeah, Soren can. Blast him away with a little bit of a breeze. A breeze should feel like a tornado inside of a dungeon. At least it will be very noisy. Because I know you just have to be in a cave or in a tunnel for wind to be super loud. Good job, Soren, getting magic, luck, and resistance. Good job. And a level up to your wind magic. That is what, rank B? No, rank C, my bad. Whoop. Titania poked that guy really hard. Though, is it needed? No, he had 8 HP. Let's have Best Girl do it instead. No need to waste Kirin, though. We can save that one for, I don't know, the boss that's there? Eliana! Wasn't that like a 91%? What the... 91 and I miss. I don't understand this game sometimes. Sometimes I just don't understand it. Like, how can I miss a 91? I know the odds are there, it's not 100, but Come on, 91 and I miss it? It's like the game is plotting against me because I like Ileana. They go, we have to do everything we can against Ileana, just so that he will have no reason to actually like Ileana. Wait. You use a lance and a sword. That's not good. I guess I just wait with one turn because I don't want to risk Mia getting hit by a steel lance and, I don't know, exploding or something because she only has 7 defense. And he has 17 attack. Holy, why does he have 17 attack? That's insane. Now, will Titania kill this guy in one turn? The answer is no. Alright, let's try to approach Nefni. If I have to save them one at a time, that's gonna be really tedious. It's all I say. If I have to rescue them one at a time. Or if the game's like, you have 4 prisoners, choose one, which one you want. Also, what's this chest? What's in there? Statue frag. What? What's that? A magic item that increases user's build. Oh. Okay. So you use a piece of a statue to increase your build? I guess you would use it to lift some weights, but it's still a bit odd. Now please, Ileana, don't miss a second 92. Please, I beg of you. Thank you. It was just a fluke that other guy dodged it. Just a fluke. And this guy has to go. And the problem is he's equipped with a sword. Preferably, I wanted to be equipped with a lance so that Boyd can actually hit him. Because he might have a hammer, but his accuracy is going to be very shaky if he uses a sword. Okay, I was going to say, Oscar, do you have enough HP? And no. He does not have enough HP to try to live that guy. $11 defense. He's still gotta take 17 damage because it's a total of 28 attack. Or 27 attack if he uses the lance. Either way, he has a absurd attack stat. Even Titania would take massive damage from that guy. Even freaking Titania. Because he's just so freaking freakishly tanky, that guy. Try to stand here and lure him. Or at least attempt to lure him. Yeah, there we go. I knew that was gonna lure him standing right by the gate. Because he doesn't want us to get the chests. Look who's come to play! I'm so very happy to see you! Now then, are you ready to become my prisoners and live a life of eternal bliss within my lovely dungeon? No thank you, we don't have Stockholm Syndrome. Ooh. He almost died that turn. Now, Nefni. Yeah, it's just Kieran that doesn't want to talk to me. I don't understand why. You're a Crimean soldier, right? I've opened your cell. Let's get out of here. Who are you? I'm Ike. I'm with a mercenary company hired by Princess Bleh. I'm Ike. I'm with a mercenary company hired by Princess Crimea. I can fill you in on the details later. For the time being, you'll just have to trust. You'll just have to trust me. Very well. Yeah, you already have your orders. I don't need to direct you anymore. You already know. Get in there. That's your order. Now, Ileana, can you? She could if she uses cutie and get the kill. Smite him with a thunder giraffe. Or at least that's kind of what the name means, Kirin. You'll not escape. I'll see all of you dead. You'll be executed. Says the guy that just got executed himself. Yeah, level up for best girl. Yes, she got magic. Thank goodness she got magic. And I got Master Seal. Now I just need to get Volk in here to open these 4 chests. He has a lot of work to do, Volk. Alright, just end my turns then. I guess the best I can do with Ike is try to get back in there. To try to talk to Sephirin and Kieran. Or maybe Titania has to talk to Kieran because she was a royal knight? Maybe? I'll see if Titania can talk to him. Nefni's almost in there. Ileana got sandwiched in between them, unintentionally. Move out of the way, Ileana. Volk needs to be in the sandwich now. He was jealous. He wants to be a sandwich. Right, first trying Sephirin again. And Titania is supposed to try to talk to Kieran and see if that works. I guess Mist can keep healing people for experience. I just remember that, you could do that. Almost at level 3 Mist, that's good. Thank you, here I go. Ah, at last, I can leave this place behind. Thank goodness. Alright, nope, I still can't talk to Sephirin. So it's just Kieran that needs to act then first. Yo, Kieran, what's your damage, dude? Why won't you talk to us? Open this one. Counter skill. Oh, so we all can just become Titania, huh? Titania's already gonna lose her uniqueness with counter? That's unfortunate. Wait. It is Mia and Boyd left that can be healed. And Boyd is probably one who's gonna level her up. Yep. She has to heal Boyd to get her level up. Yeah, it shows a blue one, so it's not for them. So then that order is not necessary then. Yo. No? Titania can't talk? What? Why won't Kieran talk to me? Javelin. Pretty basic of an item to get. Seriously though, Kieran has to move. I cannot win this chapter unless Kieran gets his sorry behind to this spot. I guess. Or we could escape too. You got strength missed? Why did you get a strength up? Girl, you don't need strength. You're just a healer, man. Alright, Soren can't be healed, you escape. I don't like it, but I'll follow your orders and go ahead. But Ike, watch yourself. Boyd is fully healed. He can flee. Are you sure you don't need me to stay behind and watch your back? Maybe Oscar needs to talk because he's a fellow horse unit? Let's try that. Yeah, Mia's fully healed, Eliana's fully healed. Yeah, Mia then moves in. Yo, escape Mia. You know, sneaking around like this just isn't my way. And Best Girl has to escape now. Phew, made it. I wasn't sure I would, but I'm going on ahead. Volk still has 2 more chests to open before he can escape. Short Axe. I believe that's an upgrade to Hand Axe, so that's a neat find. Well, I guess Titania just escapes then. Oh wait, she can be healed. Mist, don't run! You can heal someone! You still need it, Mist! Why can't I freaking talk to you, Kieran? Why? I don't understand why Kieran refuses to talk to me. Was it really just a simple thing? There was a choice between Kieran and Broom? And I happened to choose Broom? Is that really the issue? Steel Lance. Well, that's handy, because Titania's Steel Lance is low-ish. Yeah, I can't do anything with Sephiroth for some reason. But he's the one that baffles me most, Kieran. I still have Oscar to try and see if he can convince him. So I have one more chance. And if that doesn't work, then I'll just have to ignore Kieran. Simple as that. If Oscar doesn't work... Yeah, I was supposed to use Oscar to talk to him? What? Why would I use a... I'm gonna withhold judgment and just... continue reading here. You're from Crimea, right? Come on, we're here to rescue you. We've opened your cell. Now's the time to escape. Ah, it's you. Pardon? I could never forget that squint, Knights of Crimea, 12th Regime, or Regiment. Your name is Oscar. And you are... Wait a moment. You're Kieran, right? What are you... My PC was trying to start up something weird. They just had to close that down. Don't fully understand why I did it, if I'm being honest. But I managed to prevent it. That is correct, I'm Kieran, the same Kieran who has sworn himself to be your eternal rival. Right, Kieran. So, how have you been? You look good. As always, your manner is listless and inappropriate. It befits one who would call me foe. You were discharged 3 years ago. What are you doing here now? Ah, could it be? You dastard, you've turned your coat and gone over to Dane, haven't you? Rawr, what despicable, contemptible behavior, unforgivable. Have you no shame? You were my one true rival. Where has your pride gone? The mercenary company I'm attached to serves under the command of Princess of Crimea. We came here to free any Crimean prisoners. The Princess of Crimea? You're not part of the Royal Guard. How do you know about the princess? Well, like I said, the princess is our employer and... Ah, so that's your scheme, is it? You hope to distinguish yourself by meritorious service and gain the glory that is rightfully mine. Admit it. Look, my duty is... Blast you! Curse your name! Curse the name of Oscar and all who call him kin! I will never let you surpass me! Princess, I'm coming! Kieran will be forever at your side! Whoa, he's even more excitable than I remember. Hard to believe he's actually a decent knight. Alright, kind of funny dialogue, but I still understand how one was supposed to just know that Oscar and Kieran had a relationship, you know? Like how was I supposed to know that? Just because they both use horses? Like what logic was I supposed to use to deduce that, ah yes, Oscar and Kieran, yeah, they surely have a relationship with each other. Right now, Titania can flee. I am going ahead. I'll keep the road secure. Well, Volk can flee now, so let's do that. He doesn't even say anything. Alright, I need to talk to Sephirin, I think, because the other one is free. Yeah, just flee, miss. Just flee. I'm going on now, Ike. I'll be waiting for you, so hurry. Yeah, I'm not gonna hurry, though. I have a horse unit to wait for. Like, it's gonna take so long for Kieran to make it there. Like, at least 2 more turns is what it's gonna take. But with fewer units on my side, it should go quicker. Wait, why can I shove him? Honestly, why can I shove Sephirin? You know, let's try it. Let's see what happens if I shove him. Absolutely nothing happens when me shoving him. Turning my back on the enemy is against my knightly vows, but the prince's safety comes first. I still can't do anything with Sephirin. I'm going to ride ahead, Ike. I want to see if there are more enemy units ahead. Let's see, can I... I'm just curious. Can I shove Sephirin to the escape line? What happens if I do that? I mean, he doesn't seem to be bothered by the fact I'm elbowing him for like so many steps. Yes, I'm aware this is entirely unnecessary what I'm doing right now, shoving Saffron so much. But I want to know, since I can't talk to him, what will happen if I put him on the escape line? Would he somehow escape, or would he still just stand there like a fool and not do anything? I could speed up the game, but I don't want to do that. Oh no. No, I can't shove him there. I just realized this is a solid wall, and I can't push him to this side. No! Plan failed. I cannot shove Saphiren to the goal line. Oh well. Run this cell then, Saphiren. Because you're choosing to not flee, so that's on you, buddy. Time to get out of here. Saphiren decided to stay in that cell by going like, nah, man, I'm gonna, I'm gonna talk to Ike once. Then after talking to him, I'm just gonna be like, nope, be quiet and stay myself. That's on him. So, you know, if he wants to be treated badly in a prison cell, then who am I to judge his preference, I guess? Would be the right phrase. But anywho, I brought one of the Crimean soldiers who was being held prisoner. I'm sure you aren't aware of this, but I am Princess Alencia. Oh, yes, quite right. I'm Kieran. I served under General Jeffrey as leader of Crimea's 5th Platoon. My platoon had the honor of escorting you from the palace during Dane's attack. Really? You were there when... I was. Lord Renning ordered my platoon to accompany General Jeffrey and serve as your escort. Our mission was to see you safely out of Crimea to Gallia's king. But we failed you, and when you were lost to us, I believed my worthless life was at its end. Yet here you are. To think that I would be so blessed to see you again. Such emotion. The tears, sniff. Kieran, were there any others? Such terrific emotion. So, I beg your pardon? Did anyone other than yourself survive? Of course, though I was the only one unfortunate enough to suffer the misery of captivity. General Jeffrey and several of his soldiers fought off the Dane attack. They were able to slip away. Even now, they wait in Crimea, hoping for one last chance to strike a blow against Dane. Wait a minute. What happened to my chat box? There we go. It vanished for a second there. Yeah, but now it's back. You were able to slip away. Even now, they wait in Crimea, hoping for one last chance to strike a blow against Dane. Jeffrey, he's alive? Ah, how those words drive off the shadows across my heart. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you for surviving. You are too kind, Your Highness. The opportunity to serve you again is the greatest reward I could ask for. For as long as I draw breath, I will stand ready at your side. This I swear. Alright, we all know where Kieran stands. How about you two? Will you recognize Princess Alencia as the rightful heir to the Crimean throne? Will you fight for her? Look here, my name is Broom, and this last is Nefni. We're just simple country militiamen from the same territory. Now, we don't know much about nobles and stuff. Kings and queens don't matter much when you're working in the fields. Of course, We know, of course, we know we'll be in trouble if someone takes our fields away from us, so that's why we joined the militia. This King of Dane's no friend of ours, and I hear he's doing terrible things too. Vile tortures with rusty nails and more. What's going to happen to my family? I left them all back home. I'm so worried I can hardly see straight. If you can defeat the King of Dane, will this country return to the way it used to be? Is that what you're after? It is my hope. I may not be as powerful as my father, but I will never abandon Crimea. You sound like a lady who stands by her word. Looks like my choice is easy. Mine too. I'll fight in your name. I'll help you and yours, and we'll send those Dane milk sops packing. Thank you. I beg your pardon. Oh, you did escape. Why were you just standing there for so many turns then, Sephiron? You're... Oh, blessed saint. Master Sephiron, you alive! Oh, sorry, you live. Broom, Nephne, are either of you wounded? We're fine, but what about you? You were jailed for helping us. I'm so sorry. Oh, I hope they didn't hurt you. It is nothing to fret about. Everyone is safe, and that is what matters. Oh, blessed one. Pardon me, may I have a moment? Yes? Oh, you're the man I met earlier. I owe you so much for freeing me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, and we're just gonna sweep it under the rug that I've shoved you so many times. You don't have to thank us. However, I'm curious about your situation. Why were you aiding Crimean soldiers? Do you question my story? You're a monk on pilgrimage as well as an ally of Crimean resistance fighters. Under the circumstances, do you blame me? Tell me something, Ike. If you came across a wounded person, could you ignore his plight? Normally, no, I could not. But in times like these, where it means risking my own life, I don't know, it's tough to say. Ha, you're quite honest. However, if actually faced with such a choice, a man such as yourself would not hesitate. If faced with an individual in pain, you would not act you would act instinctively. Your body would not wait for the command. Who are you, really? You're so calm, so full of peace. I can't believe you're a simple monk. If you'll forgive me, I must be going. Fare thee well, young warrior. I am certain that we will meet again. Ike. Oh, hello, Volk. What do you want? I was thinking about traveling with you for a bit. I'll be in the general area, so if you need anything, you can call me. I'll help you out, for a fee, of course. What did you say? Why would you do such a thing? In times such as these, there must be many parties that need intelligence. Well, you sparked my curiosity, and besides, no, we'll just have to leave it at that. That's not acceptable. Don't be so inflexible. It's not as if I'll be joining your merry band or anything. This is strictly business. And yet you... Titania. I believe this is a good opportunity. We will almost certainly have need of this man's talents. He's a dubious character at best, but at least we know his motives. Everything begins and ends with gold. He'll be easy to control. Soren, he's standing right there. I don't think he minds. What will it be, Ike? The decision is yours. Let him come. Very well, you may do as you like. Excellent, call me if you need anything. First the thief and then that monk. What an odd band of characters you've attracted. Ranald, have you finished your errands? All done, but about those two. Yes, they're both rather mysterious. Well, the monk seems like a decent enough fellow. Determining who is a friend and who is a foe is something that I must be able to do, but it's just so hard. That's only because you don't have enough information to base your judgment on. All we can do now is press on. You're right. Well, that was chapter 10, finally completed.